Hey everybody, Sean Stupinski again at the Habegger Corporation. We were talking earlier about our 80 plus furnaces, and we've been doing the same design since about 2000, 2001. And I wanted to point out something that a lot of technicians never notice or don't really pay that much attention to, or it's something new to them. One of the things is the spill switch that we use on our vent elbow. It's a little bit different. If you look in here closer at this switch, you will notice it's not a manual reset. There is no button in here to push to reset that switch. Although we continue to go into a lockdown if there's a blocked flue pipe. The lockout happens because if the switch stays open about 250 degrees or so, if it stays open longer than 3 minutes, the electronics of the board lock the furnace out, not the actual switch with a button on it. And the only way to correct that is with a reset. But I would like to tell everybody, guys get themselves really confused that this is a class 1, class 2 type vent. It relies on natural draft. This motor in here does nothing more than pull everything through the heat exchanger and it throws it into the chimney. The chimney needs to be able to take it away in the flue system. You gotta have good draft. You gotta have the right size. You gotta have the right height. You gotta be clay lined. You gotta put a liner in. It's all about the venting and the drafting is what will trip that switch. It's not because the motor isn't spinning fast enough or something like that. That's not going to be the problem. It's going to be a venting related problem. And not always that something is in the vent, but maybe it's not the right size. Maybe you went too far with single wall pipe. 80 plus furnaces out of the box can't be sidewall vented. They have to go up because they need that buoyancy of the draft. So those are the things that will run you into trouble. Or negative air in the basement. Return air grills on return drops is always a bad idea. Something like that that draws all the air out of the room and then everything comes back down the flue pipe. So be very careful. If you start seeing a spill out switch trip like this, it does trip, it does lock out, it locks out electronically. There's nothing manual on our 80 plus furnaces. I promise you, it's probably more likely than not something's wrong with the venting. It's too long, too high, or not high enough, or that's where you really need to concentrate your efforts, okay? Hope you enjoy that. Hope that's helpful for you. Have a great day.